This part will focus on quilling scrolls. To start with, let us do open scroll or single scroll. Take a strip of paper and roll it. It is similar to loose coil, but the only difference is we are not going to glue the end of the coil and join them, but we are going to leave it open, which makes it an open scroll or a single scroll. Once done, we can glue it to our worksheet. This can also be done in a different way. Take a small piece of paper, I am tearing it, and roll the paper for a little extent. This also makes an open scroll. You can even adjust this length of the paper and use it as needed for your project. This open scroll can be used for example, tips of flowers or antennae of butterflies and so on. Next, we can move on to making a C scroll and do the double scroll later. For the C scroll, I am taking a smaller piece of paper and I am going to roll it from one side and stop it somewhere in the middle, and it is done. For the other side, I am going to roll in the same direction so that it makes the shape of English alphabet C. So here it is. Because it is not looking uniform, I am going to roll one end away and the other end towards, so that this part becomes even more curved and it makes a C scroll. You can make it so simple like this, and there is also yet another way to do this. Take a little longer strip of paper, roll from one end beyond the middle part of the paper strip or the center of the paper strip, which makes one end scroll of the C to be much bigger in size, and for the other end the scroll is going to be smaller when compared to the opposite end. So this still forms a C shape, but they are asymmetrical, with one end scroll being smaller than the other end scroll. So this makes an asymmetrical C shape. So one particular shape can be done in two different ways, giving two different looks. Next one is S scroll. For the S scroll, I am going to roll till the half on one direction, and from the other end it is going to be done in opposite direction. I am going a little more so I can get a smooth curve in the center of the S. Even this S scroll can be done in another way, forming an asymmetrical S. So one end of the scroll is going to be bigger than the scroll on the other end. So this gives an asymmetric S shape. The first one is symmetrical S scroll and the second one is asymmetrical S scroll. Next is a heart scroll. For heart scroll, I am going to fold a strip of paper into half, press it tight to make it sharp, and then I am going to roll one end towards the inside of the fold. I am going to take the roll more closer to the fold so I can get a smooth curve in the heart shape, and then I am removing off my quilling tool. For the other end, again I am going to roll towards the inside. When they are closer to the fold in the center, I am removing the quilling tool. So it looks like this. To get a smooth curve, I am going to pull it slightly up, press the bend more sharp, and the heart scroll is done. We can easily modify the heart scroll with one side scroll bigger and the other side scroll smaller. And for this, we should make sure that one side is shorter than the other side so that we get a different size of the scroll. For the V scroll, I am taking a piece of quilling paper, bend it in the center, but here I am going to roll it outside of the sharp bend. Even on the other end, roll the strip outward, and this makes a V. For making an asymmetrical V scroll, while folding, have one side longer than the other. Now roll the paper outward as usual. Here you can note the longer side have a bigger size scroll and the shorter side have a smaller size scroll, and this forms an asymmetrical V scroll or the modified V scroll. Now we have double scroll and the P scroll left. For this, I take a small strip of paper. Then for double scroll, bend it into half and put the slotted tool through one of the strip near the bend and start to roll till the end. When I take it out, you can see there are two open flaps. This makes a double scroll. For the P scroll, I am going to fold the paper strip, but don't press over here, let it be like this. In this, I am going to roll from the open end. I will be rolling both the flaps together. Since the paper I am using is thicker, I can't insert both the strips together into my slotted tool. So I am just going to roll over the tool like this. Roll it a little bit and give a little pressure here, but make sure it is not too tight. And this makes a P scroll or a harp.